When it comes to improving student learning, not all instructional strategies are created equal. Today, we're diving into high-impact, evidence-based practices that actually move the needle, strategies proven by research to make learning stick. Welcome to Episode 2, Evidence-Based Strategies That Stick. This is Dr. Sarah Cairns with Vibrant Catholic Schools. In our last episode, we explored the idea that effective teaching isn't about finding one perfect method. It's about knowing when to use two. All learning falls into two main buckets. Some skills, like phonics and computation, follow a clear formula. Others, like problem solving and analysis, rely on judgment, creativity, and reasoning. Understanding the difference helps us choose the right approach for the right kind of learning. And that's where evidence-based strategies come in. The most effective units of study follow a three-part continuum: explore, explain, extend. We start with explore, using inquiry and inductive learning to build curiosity and let students experience the complexity of a topic. Then we move to explain, focusing on rule-based learning through direct, explicit instruction to build fluency and automaticity. Finally, we extend, applying the foundational knowledge to new, challenging problems that require analysis, synthesis, and creative problem solving. When lessons follow this sequence, learning becomes deeper, more connected, and longer lasting. John Hattie's landmark research, Visible Learning, analyzed over 1,400 meta-analyses, representing over 3 million students. He found that an effect size greater than 0.4 represents the zone of desired effects. Anything greater means a strategy meaningfully improves student achievement. From John Hattie's work, I narrowed down to 10 instructional priorities for Catholic schools. Teacher clarity means students know exactly what they're learning and how to tell if they're successful. When we define learning intentions and success criteria, we remove ambiguity. Students learn because they understand the target. Similarly, if you are assessing students on the information you're presenting, then students should not just know the learning outcome, but how they are being assessed. This means giving students grading rubrics ahead of time. If you are being evaluated using the Danielson framework, this strategy also connects to Domain 3A, communicating about purpose and content. Constructivist teaching builds background knowledge and helps students make meaning. Students learn best when new ideas connect to what they already know. Next to decoding, background knowledge is the most important factor in reading comprehension. Explicit instruction uses a simple and powerful scaffold. I do, we do, you do. You model the skill, guide students through practice, and gradually release responsibility. This structure ensures mastery, not just exposure. For small group learning, use groups of 5 to 8 students. During this time, students should receive Tier 2 instruction or intervention to fill any skill gaps. You'll notice that small groups have a relatively lower effect size. That's because what is done in small groups must be meaningful. Small groups are more powerful when paired with other instructional practices. Inquiry invites students to think like scientists, observe, question, predict, and apply learning to new contexts. It's discovery with direction, guided by the teacher but driven by curiosity. When students discuss ideas with each other, not just respond to the teacher, they deepen understanding. Structured discussion promotes critical thinking, listening, and respectful debate. This strategy also connects to Domain 3B, using questioning and discussion techniques. Reciprocal teaching turns comprehension into collaboration. Students take turns leading the group through 4 steps: summarizing, questioning, clarifying, and predicting. This method trains metacognition. Students learn how to think about their thinking. This strategy also connects to Domain 3C, engaging students in learning. Known as the protege effect, students who teach what they've learned achieve deeper understanding. Have them explain concepts, lead small groups, or even record short teaching videos. If you can teach it, you truly know it. Learning happens through doing, not watching. Use a mix of individual and group responses to keep everyone engaged and accountable. Think whiteboards, choral responses, quick polls, or digital check-ins. This strategy also connects to Domain 3B, using questioning and discussion techniques. Feedback is one of the most powerful accelerators of learning. Effective feedback is especially timely and actionable. It tells students where they are, where they need to go, and how to get there. As Hattie reminds us, the most powerful feedback is from student to teacher. This strategy also connects to Domain 3D, using assessment for learning. Robert Marzano's research complements Hattie's findings, offering practical tools that translate theory into classroom impact. The first is identifying similarities and differences. Comparing, contrasting, and classifying helps students organize knowledge and make deeper connections. It's the foundation of critical thinking. The second is summarizing and note-taking. When students learn to identify key ideas and record them in their own words, they more deeply internalize the information. I highly recommend teaching the note-taking techniques in the book The Writing Revolution. The third is reinforcing effort and providing recognition. Recognition fuels motivation, especially when it's earned, not random. Specific praise reinforces effort and persistence. The fourth is non-linguistic representation. Learning isn't just verbal. When students represent knowledge visually, it deepens understanding. This is especially important in mathematics. Evidence-based strategies are only powerful when they're intentional. Start small, choose 1 or 2 high-yield strategies to refine this week. Track student engagement and learning outcomes. In the next episode, we'll discuss how to plan an ELA block. This is Dr. Sarah Cairns with Vibrant Catholic Schools.